Bam! Welcome to this live stream. Yeah, I'm Coach Neighbors, and I hope this ain't too much over the top. Oh, so if you guys been following me, you know, if you had trouble logging on to the website last week because it was down because it got hacked. But you know, I expect them to be doing. I expect them to be doing something. Oh, yeah, I do. And you know what? We learn from what they're doing. I can't leave a message. Oh, I can't comment to Facebook, so I don't care about Facebook. Okay. For some reason, they won't let me make a comment. Well, it won't let me leave a comment, so I think. Well, we're figuring out a couple of things anyway. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're just going to get rolling here. Okay, so Pro Se Lawsuit Center, yeah, welcome to the Pro Se Hack the Website live stream. They hacked into my website and caused me to lose several days of people calling trying to get in to get stuff done. So what are we going to do about that, Coach? Well, right now we're going to have a hack the website sale. If you need something off the website, you need to call me. Call me. Call me, and then I'll tell you. How much you're gonna be saving by getting what you need now. Yeah, on this weekend. This is the weekend for the hacked website live stream sale that we have in the hack sale. 913-240-0227. They got me jacked on Facebook, so I can't leave a comment. But I can make a new banner. Bam, right there. 913-240-0227. Okay, Lo, let's just kind of get on what we got going on right here. So, yeah, they hacked my website, shut me down for a few days, did the best, and now I get to punch them back. Now I get to punch them back. And it's really funny because the infection, the virus that they used, it rerouted everything and rerouted stuff to other stuff. Everything was going to all these different websites and the URLs and stuff. And the website team was like, "So how?" I said, "Dude, we'll figure out." Well, I don't know, Coach. I didn't like, yeah. Okay, so I got to thinking, especially after after we saw how organized there was, what they did to us, it took my team, and thank you, team, Humera and Marina. Thank you guys for working your butts off to get us back up and running in the 4 days. All right, so you guys get to relax and watch what happens to these people who started trouble. Okay. Oh, I already know. They're sitting over there right now. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, those people sitting over there, they did the little thing, and they had all these URLs everywhere and sending my stuff all over the place. And they was trying to make it like no one's going to be able to figure out. No one's going to be able to figure out. You know, okay. I'm sure if these people was here right now, they'd say, "I don't know what you're talking about, Coach. I don't know." Okay, well, I'm just like I teach people. We ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on the what. We're gonna address the why. We're gonna address the why. But you know what? We're gonna touch on the why to still kick your butt, but then we're gonna end on the why. Because the why is gonna make you cry. Okay, so I got to thinking, if I'm gonna send somebody a virus like that and just jack up all their stuff, and I had the money to spend to make it, a professional hit, then I'm gonna make sure that I have their traffic routed to my people. Because come on now. That's the shit part of why they do hacking in the first place. Well, to slow you down and to steal your traffic. Okay. And then my team said, "Oh, but coach, no, dude, y'all need to just slow down and breathe in the bag. Okay? Breathe in the bag. I didn't let this stuff get, the government harassed me for years and then haul my ass to jail. Now, I ain't never been convicted of nothing, nor have I taken a deal, so don't be getting stupid on me, okay? Okay, but they taught me how to live out of a box with 3 sets of clothes. Now, I have more clothes now, but I'm not still living it. My point is, I don't care how long it takes. Okay, so how did I come up with these people? Well, I'm thinking to myself, if I want to know who it is that's responsible for jamming me up in my head. Okay, this just in my head. Then I'm going to want to know what URL is in the most important field that's in the shit. The most important field. What field in my website drives most traffic to okay, come on now. It's the cell phone. 85 to 87% of the traffic of people shopping online are using their cell phone. Uh-huh. My web design people said, "Oh, coach, that's brilliant." Oh no, it ain't brilliant yet. Whose ass is in that spot? That's what I want to know. I want to know what business is in the spot that's commandeering the traffic from the cell phone thingy, the thingy for the cell phone. These dudes right here. Oh, we need a commercial break. Oh, nah, let's go. These dudes right here. That's what I'm gonna go with. Now, my response to this, I'm not going to respond to what they did to me. Come on now. Y'all know we don't spend a whole bunch of time on the what. You get your butt kicked on the what? What butt? Kick your butt. Okay, come on now. We want to know. We want to talk about the why. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on the what. We're going to talk about the why. Why? But before we do that, let's take a look at these guys' big old website over here. They got this big old pretty website, and they need to be stealing my traffic. Huh. Featured practice areas. Oh, there's Mr. Mark. Cantor. Mark Cantor. He looks awful familiar. I wonder if he's one of the attorneys that got on my bad side during the foreclosure. We'll look him up. We're going to know everything about him. We ain't had time to focus on him just yet. But about us, let's take a look at the team. Oh, here's the team. Our team is here to help you. And you know, if they don't have a license to practice law, then they're, I think it's called constructive fraud, fraudulent concealment. They call it a few other things. Oh, well, no attorney has a license to practice law. Under Swear versus the Board of Examiners, the practice of law cannot be licensed. Oh, wait. The state doesn't license attorneys, even though they say they're licensed. The state doesn't license them. I don't know. Maybe somebody from this group can call me or something, because my research shows that the state doesn't license attorneys. Only the Bar Association, which is an association like a corporation, association, and so they license themselves. Well, we have a license. We have a federal bar card on our website, so we give ourselves a license too. But these guys don't have a license to practice in the first place, and statutes and codes are not valid laws. So if they're forcing you with a remedy from statute and codes and telling you got to serve time or pay or do all this stuff, then they're throwing you under the bus. Statutes and codes do not have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. They're not considered a valid law to anybody that feels like the Constitution is what they're going to follow it, and not all this corporate bullshit. I'm just going to throw it right on the table. Throw it right on the table. So if if the consumers relied on these people to represent them regarding and people think they have to have these people have a professional or a professional license to do it, and they're not. Is that fraud? I'm not sure. I think it's, if the Supreme Court said that no state can license the practice of law, and I don't think the state is the one that signed the license. I mean, bar card. That's what you have, is a bar card. It's not a license. I don't think the state has signed the bar card, had you registered in their database like they would a doctor or a nurse or a cosmetologist, or I could go on, an accountant. All of those people who have a license from the state are registered, and you could go to the state and you can see, how they've been doing. If they got people complaining, if they've been jacked up because you can't do none of that. Oh, wait, you can. If you call the Bar Association, I'm sure they're waiting to take your call. Or you just call these guys. Okay, so if the corporation is a business entity engaged in commercial services affecting interstate commerce, and they say they have a license, the judge makes you leave court when you're smashing them in the face with our stuff, because you don't have a license. You got to have a license. Oh, wait. But the Supreme Court said, no, there's no. But they're requiring you. Is that fraudulent concealment? Fraudulent concealment is a legal doctrine that tolls the statute of limitations. So when fraudulent concealment is brought to the table, bam, it don't matter how long ago it was. That is just, I'm not as smart as y'all. I'm not as smart as y'all ass. So that's just that's just what I read. So if the defendants conducted and participated in affairs of the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, I think that's when you lie to people and you make them think that you have a license, or you lie to people and you make them think they're in a judicial court when they're not. They're in an administrative court that you all came up with the rules. When you lie to, okay, I think y'all got that. I could go on a little longer if you want to, just in case. If anybody don't understand that, leave a comment down there. And next time I'll go on a little further about when you lie. Okay, so when they're constitute a enterprise, enterprise engaged in interstate commerce. Y'all know where I'm going with this. The defendants conducted and participated in affairs of enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity in illegal affairs. So I didn't put that in the paper because it's really hard to get anything done if the internet thinks you're attacking attorneys. Because they're so wonderful, like all of these people who have charged people a ton of money. They didn't even do the work. The paralegal did the work. I'm just going out on a limb. I'm just assuming that. Anybody that don't agree, hit me up. Come on down. Send me an email. I'll send you the link. You can just join right there in the corner and tell your part and show us your damn license that you have to practice law. That's what I want to see. Because without that, the pattern included multiple predicated acts of mail fraud, wire fraud, based on repeated misrepresentations of licensures transmitted through interstate commerce. Licensee, licensure. Y'all, come on, coach. I got this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And y'all can play dumb if you want to, okay? Because that dumb shit's over. Okay, and the plaintiff suffered injuries to the business or property because of the defendant's racketeering conduct. Well, you know, when you drag people, when you charge people an arm and a leg, and then you lie to, oh, excuse me, and then you fraudulently conceal the fact that they're not in a court connected to the Constitution. You fraudulently conceal the fact that the Bar Association and the state work together to steal your property deed in the first place. Because the property transfer statutes, they mandate that your property is supposed to be, your deed's supposed to be delivered to your property. But that's not what they did, I'm pretty sure. They did what they call their constructive registration, and they registered your property in their office. Any of you guys showing on the screen right now, listening up, chime in and y'all can. So they registered it's called constructive registration, totally illegal. But they do that for a couple of reasons. First reason is, in my opinion, based off of the first reason is the reason why they do that is because, well, that allows the first illegal lien to be put against your property. Okay, Coach, what are you talking about? Well, think about it. If there were several people who own property, all of those owners would have to be present to sign that lien, right? So the fact that these people right here or right there, they're bar members, accepted your signature on that crap, proof that you owned it already, and I smell stink. Oh yeah, our debt's supposed to be paid and all that back when it goes on. Oh, that's 2,900 more videos. I'm not that smart, but I know if they accepted my signature on there, they're assuming I'm the owner. Oh wait, but the bank didn't sign anywhere. Did the bank? Oh wait, no, I'm talking about while you were there, down here on the bottom, where the signature needed to be to make it a contract, the bank didn't sign that shit anyplace. Take a picture and send it to me if they did. Now, after you left the table, some funky stuff happened. They stamped pay to the order of on it, Linda Green or this other, usually it's a bank vice president, assign that and process it through the Federal Reserve for electronic credits. Did any of these attorneys tell you that the mortgage scam is a scam and that it was the alleged loan was generated with your signature? It was generated with your signature. Nobody, did anybody tell you that? Did anybody tell you that Modern Money Mechanics is a publication put out by these dudes who know way more about the fracking banking system than I do? They said that these people are granted 9 times the amount that went into a demand deposit account when they processed that through the Federal Reserve for electronic credits. Thank you. I've done my homework. Anybody don't think I know what I'm talking about? Bring that shit to the table. Let's go. Okay, and if you I'll shut the hell up. But right now, you guys y'all just trying to run me out of business, doing y'all little thing over there. It's not where it's not. I'm still here. And it really doesn't matter what you guys do to me. My website's in Pakistan. My people are all over the world over there running it. So if I disappear tomorrow, the website's still going to be up and rolling or get back up and roll. So I don't know. You guys can, do this stupid shit if you want to. So, Mr. Cantor, I know him.